Hi, I'm Lucy. I'll take you through my learning journey this semester, following structure of my PPTs. I'll share my goals and insights, covering self-introduction, 14-week academic reflections, and takeaways from 2 assignments. Part 1 about myself. As an English education major from China, I faced challenges at the start of the course. My reading and writing skills were relatively weak. I often missed key points, and my reading speed and writing quality needed improvement. But I always believed that with consistent effort, progress was possible. The following 14 weeks would prove that this belief was well founded. Part 2 reflection on 14 weeks of academic activities. Week 1 to 2. The first 2 weeks focus on reading. I learned the various effective reading methods and realized that reading isn't just finishing a test. It requires choosing strategies based on purpose. At first, I struggled to distinguish between scanning and skimming, but by organizing notes after class and discussing strategies with classmates, I gradually broke free from mechanical reading and even started reading more actively. This taught me reading is a mental activity, not just word-by-word browsing. Next week 3 to 4. This week centered on writing, especially pre-writing skills. The large amount of information felt overwhelming at first, but I soon saw all these methods as scaffolds. They helped me break down topics, outline, and make complex writing tasks manageable. Due to limited in-class practice, I needed extra after-class effort. Now I preview in advance and use imitation writing to strengthen my argument structure. Week 5 to 6. This period brought challenges in descriptive writing. I found the chart transformation intuitive, but often overlooked key dates. Critical comments confused me even more, as I struggled to grasp their core. However, by repeatedly studying model essays and getting explanations from group members, I mastered as evidence structure, avoiding weak support for arguments. I now regularly imitate model essay structures and review my mistakes. Next week 7 to 8. The focus here was learning to tell facts apart from opinions. Previously, I mixed them up in writing. For example, using facts as viewpoints, which weakened my essay's persuasiveness, but by breaking down definitions and practicing extensively, I can now quickly identify their core difference. This skill has greatly improved my writing rigor, and I continue to seek resources for more practice. Next, week 9 to 10, we learn the structured step for research reports. For topic selection to source identification, dear Logena used model essays and PPTs to clarify abstract writing logic, correcting my bad habits like skipping outlines or lacking supporting literature. Now I use mind maps to outline, making my writing clear. This even boosted my performance in group tasks. next week 11 to 12. Reason felt abstract at first, but it became engaging when dear Lojana combined theory with practice, like reasoning from pictures in tutorials. I started practicing independently after class and comparing my work with simple answers. Gradually, my writing became more logical and my thinking clear. Week 13 to 14, the last week focused on infographics, fix infographics, their definitions, features, and the creation steps. Our group chose water resources as the theme for poster presentation. I worried about memorizing days and dates, but the poster's clear structure and sharp contrasts helped us present smoothly. This experience fostered a more proactive habit of organizing knowledge and made my learning more initiative driven. Okay, part three, reflection on two assignments. Assignment one included the critical comments and the research report. The first group collaboration for all of us. Initially, we were reserved and reaching consensus on viewpoints was challenging. But by sorting out the difference and communicating step by step, we successfully completed the topic selection. Completed the topic selection. Did collection, writing, and revision. This experience taught me to flexible apply critical writing skills and reinforced side growth. Isn't a slow journey. Teammates support matters greatly. Assignment two with case studies and this reflective presentation taught me to look at the essence of problems. In the initial case study, when addressing students in class, I only suggested speaking more without exploring their fears. A friend's feedback made me realize the importance of requiring into roots. Preparing this presentation also helped me systematically review my strengths and weaknesses, providing valuable feedback for my reading and writing development. Um, conclusion. Looking back at these 14 weeks, I've grown from being weak in reading and writing to skillfully using strategies, from practical learning to active reflection. Every step forward came from in class. Accumulation, classmates' help, and adjustment through practice. This course improved my skills and taught me there's no shortcuts to learning, but timely reflection, active practice, and teamwork are the key to progress.